Dear students, good morning. Today we are going to discuss about the case study on the topic of ARM family. So far we have discussed about a different ARM processor in our syllabus. So we are going to discuss as a case study ARM family process today. Most of the electronic components manufactured by LG company. So this LG company products mainly depends upon the ARM family. So what are all the electronic components depends upon the ARM processor, that is ARM processor, lower end application, higher end application and middle applications. We will discuss one by one as our case study topic. In this case study topic, we are going to incorporate our design thinking concept, that is based on the customer usage and demand. We have to identify our empathy part. From this empathy part, we have to define our problem statement, and from this defined state we have to give the solution for our problem. So ARM plays a vital role in our electronics industry because generally in olden days we have used ARM 7 processor, then ARM 9, ARM 11 are used in lower end applications. If we go for higher end applications, we are using Cortex series for higher end applications because most of the automobile industry is based on the ARM higher end applications for their embedding applications. So ARM plays a vital role in our day-to-day life because in classic ARM processor we have used only ARM 7 and ARM 9 11. So the electronic components using this ARM 7, 9 and 11, we have used this processor for only lower end applications. That is we have to manufacture that is using these processor we have to do the operation. We can't able to do multiple operation, we can do only simple operation on a particular time. If we go for embedding concept, we are using ARM M series, that is M1 M2 and R series also we are using embedding applications. So for this we are using, from this processor we can do multiple operation at a time. That is we are incorporating different processor with a different operating system. We have to perform a multiple task for this Cortex series. If we go for application purpose, means we are using A series and M series and R series also we are using, that is for higher end applications. For this higher end applications we can do multiple operation. That is, if we go for multi-core concept, we are using this higher end application processor. That is if we use single core, means we are using ARM 7, ARM 9 and ARM 11 series. If we are using multiple core, dual core, for example dual core processor, we are using Cortex series. Then if we go for higher end applications, we are using Cortex A and Cortex R because the Cortex R stands with real time application process. So based on the customer demand, that is for example, if we are using our cell phone, if we are using our cell phone, we can able to perform multiple tasks at a time. That is, we can identify the WhatsApp messages and we can able to see the YouTube videos at the same time. At the same time, we are receiving message from our message box. So the single processor do multiple operation. So for this kind of operations, we are using higher end application processor, that is Cortex A and Cortex B series. So this is the simple example for our day-to-day life. If we go for refrigerator and washing machine and smart TV, for this also it can perform multiple operation at a time. So based on the customer demand, the processor speed is keep on increasing. That is, it perform multiple operation in a nanosecond. Then only the company satisfies the customer need and demand. If we go for automobile industry, means we can monitor the fuel level and window control, power steering, everything we have to monitor, and navigation also included in the automobile industry. So for this all purpose, one processor communicate with other processor with a different operating system. So for this purpose, we are using higher end processor. So nowadays, ARM plays a vital role in our electronics industry. So we are and our empathy part deals with the ARM processor with RISC architecture. So different classification. So ARM is mainly used in the based on their RISC architecture. That's why we have to use ARM processor, that is reduced instruction set. If the instruction set is reduced, so they can easily programmed based on the user requirement, and load and storage purpose also very good in ARM processor. Here we are using multi-stage pipeline concept, that is we have to use megahertz frequency range, and we can increase the frequency range based on the applications, and execution of the process is very easy, and debugging also very easy. So we are mostly preferring the ARM processor unit. So in our now we are going to discuss about a design thinking concept. So based on the customer demand, that is initial days we have used single core concept, and in middle stage we have to use dual core. Nowadays we are using multi core concept. So based on the customer demand, we are keep on moving the performance. We can increase the performance of the processor speed. So that is our empathy part. That is initially we have used a single core and multi-core, and nowadays we are using dual core processor. So here we are going to discuss about our defined statement as we are considering the multi-core operation, that is single processor can perform different operation at a time, and we are incorporating different operating system and how the operating systems are interconnect with each other, and how they can communicate each other at a particular time, and based on the communication how they can effectively produce their output. We are going to discuss one by one. So our defined part is we have to find the solution for a multi-core operation, and for this ideate part is how the processor communicate with each other at a particular time. That is our ideate part. And here we are in this PPT shows the Cortex A series, R series and M series, because we are taking as a multi-core concept. That's why we are choosing a higher end processor unit, that is Cortex A, R and M. That is we are mainly focusing higher end applications, so we are using Cortex series. So in Cortex M, R, A also we have a different number of classification. That is Cortex M stands with M1, M2 to up to M82, and Cortex R also stands with 1, 2, 3 up to 75, and Cortex A series also classified into different classification. Cortex A is mainly used in high performance applications, that is it consume only low power. It is mainly applicable for dual core processor applications, and in the second case we have to consider um, and that is Cortex R series. That is it is mainly used in integration purpose, that is we can integrate different operation in a perfect manner, so it will produce better result. If we using Cortex R series in integration operation, we have the user find the better result. That's why we are using Cortex R series in the higher end applications. So it will operate up to 220 megahertz, and flash memory also it have, that is 256 kilobyte to 3 kilobyte. If we go for Cortex M series, here the control connectivity plays a major vital role in the Cortex M series. That is we can Cortex M series easily merge with the other configuration, that is we can easily communicate with other operating system with this processor unit. So it can operate up to 150 megahertz. It can operate up to 150 megahertz. So that is up to 250 kilobytes of RAM, and 1 megabits of flash memory also it is available in this Cortex M. So through Cortex A, Cortex R and Cortex M operating at different bus communication unit, that is Ethernet, CAN, and I2C we are using. And based on the applications, we are using different protocols based on the operating speed time. We are if the process, if the operating speed is high, that is can immediately respond, means we are using I2C operation. And CAN bus is mainly used for window control and navigation purpose, cooling control, everything we are using CAN protocol. And Ethernet means it is interprocessor communication, that is the automobiles consist of different engine control units. One engine control, one ECU communicate with other ECU with the help of this Ethernet concept, that is Ethernet protocol, communicate with different ECUs and transform this information to the main control. So based on this control only, the user can immediately operate the car or everything. So we are using this Cortex M series. So these are all the different solutions for our problem, that is based on the customer requirement. We are choosing Cortex A or M and R series, and we are using different communication protocols also. So based on the operation performance and purpose, we are using different bus communication unit also we are choosing. So it is mainly, not only it is used in automobile, it is also used in medical application, consumer electronics, and industrial application, and transportation, and renewable energy storage. In everything we are using this ARM processor unit. So it plays a vital role in our electronics industry. And then next one is ARM Cortex R, that is we are mainly used in our day-to-day life, that is real-time applications. We are using Cortex R series, that is Cortex R4, R5, and R7. That is R4 is high performance and real-time purpose. So it is deterministic interrupts and features set configurable and demandable systems also. These are all the features available in Cortex 4 series. In Cortex R5 series, it is performance enhancing features and fast peripheral access, IO coherency, then a dual core configuration, and extended error management, and space saving FPU is also. These are all the different features of Cortex R5, that is this dual core configuration plays a vital role in our automobile industry, that is high density storage unit. We are using this Cortex R5 series. And if Cortex R7 series, that is large performance increases, advanced micro architecture, and higher clock frequency, and quality of service features, and symmetric multi-processing, twin core and IO coherency, extend real-time memory, and hard error management, integrated interrupt controller. So based on this large performance increases, it is mainly used in mobile baseband communication. That is nowadays we are moving from 2G, 3G to 4G. Now the generation is move on to 5G communication. So for this 5G communication, we are using Cortex R7 in progress. That is higher clock frequency plays a vital role, and in 5G communication we are using this processor. It is under progress. So mainly Cortex R4 is used in automobile industry, and R5 is high density storage components. We are using this R5, and R7 is mainly used in mobile baseband communication. We are using these different types of processor in our day-to-day life. So these are all the different ARM processor. So far we have discussed about our empathy concept, that is based on the customer requirement and demand. We have discussed different ARM processor from based on their lower end, middle end, and higher end application. We have discussed our empathy part. So from this empathy part, we have moved on to our defined state. That is defined status. We are focusing on the multi-core concept. That is each processor can perform multiple operation at a time, and interprocessor communication also plays a vital role. So we are, our defined statement is multi-processor multi-core concept. From this defined concept, we have to provide solution in our ideate part. So for this ideate part, we have we have chosen, that is cortex M, R, and A. That is these three cortex ARM processor only provides the solution in higher end applications. So we have identified these three processors. So how these three processor provide solution in our automobile system and storage usage and mobile system, we have discussed. So I think all get clear idea about the ARM family, that is how it is used, and in olden days where we are using this ARM processor, and what is single core and what is multi core and what is dual core. So far we have discussed in a clear manner. So I think everyone got clear idea about this case study topic. So we will meet on our next case study topic on next week. Thank you.